Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Phi and this is Money Philosophy. Thank you for coming back for another day of Tesla technical analysis. But I do want to first thank you, each and every one of you, for supporting my channel. Today I have hit 1,000 subscribers. I started the channel in January. I did not think that it would expand this fast, and I'm so appreciative of all of your support. Please continue to come back for more technical analysis. I'm trying my best to provide you with analysis on stocks that I regularly trade. Today in particular, I do want to share with you a trade that I did on Tesla this morning, and I want to share with you my thought process, why I entered the trade and why I exited the trade. So stay until the end of the video. It will be a short video. Once again, thank you very much for everything that you've done for the channel. I'm incredibly thankful for each and every one of you. Let's jump right into it. Let's start with the daily chart. The daily chart showed that Tesla started the day today with a tiny gap up and then moved all the way down, hitting the bottom point or the lowest point of the day at $638. And this is not surprising. It clearly filled the gap yesterday, and then it wanted to move further down to retest 50 days SMA, which it did not touch, however. So let's take a look at the price action for today. So let me share with you guys the 15-minute chart for today. Tesla started the day at around 665 with a mini gap up, and then it filled that gap and it started moving downward. Yesterday I shared with you that if Tesla were to open at the pivot line or between these two pivot lines, chances are it would move down and head toward the bottom pivot. The best way to short a stock is when it was going up and the premium for puts started to decrease, and that's when you enter for a trend reversal opportunity. Usually those would command the most gain. So let me share with you the timing of my trade and why I chose to enter the trade. So as you guys can see here, I enter my Tesla put expiration July 16, which is next Friday, with a strike price of $645 at 9:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is only 3 minutes into market open. Why did I do that? Let me go back to chart and show you what I did. I'm going to go to the 1-minute chart for a moment. So the 1-minute chart showed that I entered the trade at this particular candle right here. Basically, when Tesla opened, it had a tiny gap up and it started to fill that gap. When I realized that it filled the gap, I know that Tesla would be moving downward further. The first 2 minutes, I was waiting for Tesla to move above this pivot line for premiums to be cheaper. But when I realized that it filled the gap and it could not bounce back up, I immediately entered a trade at around this candle. And this is a classic bounce and moving back down, bounce and moving back down. This is a short the bounce trade. My option expiration was July 16 and it was at $645. At the time it was about, $10-15 out of the money. So it moved pretty well throughout the day and it gave me time. So at least I wasn't panicked when the move was not too fast. It didn't drop completely violently. Otherwise premium would have been inflated and I would have caught the better gain. It moved gradual and it was one of those classic move that just bounce and retrace and bounce and retrace back down. So I exit the trade at 11:15 a.m. And so 11:15 is around 8:15 my time. So I exit the trade right around here. I could have exited at the bottom, but of course no one could have predicted the bottom. I had set my limit for the stock to go down to about 631 when I exit, which was a little bit ambitious on my part because I was expecting Tesla to hit the bottom pivot. When it got here, bounced back up, I expected to go down and hit this pivot line, but it did not. So when it moved sideways for a little bit longer, and when it get to right around here, I decided to exit. it. I gathered enough gain and I didn't want to be greedy. Plus, this is close enough to the pivot line. It is only about $9 from pivot line. So I wasn't expecting a ginormous amount of gain from this trade since it's only moved about $10 to $15 since I entered. So I thought this was an optimal point to exit right around this area. So here is the complete picture of my trade. I started out buying it at 9:33 a.m. for $1,560. I sold it at 11:15 a.m. Eastern time for $2,200, netting approximately $640. You can see here that I set the limit to sell at $2,600. It would have hit that if it moved down fast and hit around $631 very quickly, but it did not. And so I canceled that order and I re-enter another order for $2,200. I'm usually hesitant to share with you my trades because trading requires three different factors. The first is the technical analysis, which I shared with you guys the day before. The second is the mindset, which is very important and is very difficult to teach. You kind of have to practice and learn on your own what works for you and what is the best mindset for your trading. And the third factor is luck. Unfortunately, luck is involved in trading, although it is a much smaller percentage compared to, for example, gambling. Gambling, you probably need all the luck you can have, but with trading, you need to have your mindset and your technical analysis dialed in, and then luck is the last factor. I would say that luck plays approximately 20% role in your trade, and if it could be, and you could be very good at technical analysis, you could have the right mindset, but if the trade doesn't go your way, it doesn't go your way, right? So that's where I'm at. If you are interested in learning about mindset and a little bit of technical analysis, check out the book Mastering the Trade. I'm going to share the link down below. It has been a book that taught me a lot of technical analysis, taught me a lot of different mindset, and gave me a lot of indicators that I feel very relevant in the trading world. In addition to that, I learned a lot of technical analysis from different people, from free YouTube videos. So I highly encourage you guys to watch more YouTube for technical analysis. That is the crux of trading, and you have to practice it regularly. If you want to practice, you can trade on demand over the weekend. A lot of time I would just pick a trade, let it play out on demand over the weekend. To me, practice makes perfection. So I do hope that you take it to heart, learn that, and turn your trade into profitable trades. Today, I did not make a whole lot of money, but I do think that that is about 40% return. And so I'm happy with that. Tesla did not move down violently today, so I did not expect to make thousands and thousands today. Also, it's a day trade. Usually my bigger trades are swing trades. So a day trade for $600 plus, I think I'm pretty happy with that. So this is it for this video. I hope you find the information helpful. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, and please consider subscribing to my channel so I can continue sharing with you my investing and trading journeys. And until the next video, bye.